Hey, Jeff Big Daddy Wayne here today with another video on my YouTube channel, Big Daddy Knows. I'm going to ask a question. I wonder how many of you have ever asked. Because you sit watching television, I noticed this the other day, all these dog food commercials. And I started thinking, how many dog food commercials have I seen in my life? In fact, any channel that's on, I believe there's more dog food commercials than anything. You know, this is new improved dog food. This is delicious dog food. This is the most incredible dog food of all time. And I started thinking, what did dogs eat before dog food? How did they survive? So my mind went back, and so I thought this might be an educational video about what did dogs eat before dog food, and then bring us up to date about what is the best tasting dog food. Okay, now here's the deal. When I was a kid in Kentucky, and you can label us anything you want, it doesn't offend me. White trash, hillbilly, redneck, the underclass. We used to be called poor, but now it's the underclass. That even sounds worse than being poor to me. What we would do is feed the dogs scraps off the table. And in fact, I think most people fed the dogs scraps off the table. We were not affluent. Most people didn't have all that money back then. And the dog would be standing around the table waiting for scraps to get fed. Maybe some people still do it, I don't know. But that's primarily what dogs ate when I was growing up, scraps from the table. And they pretty well would eat anything because when you're starving, you eat anything. However, they primarily loved meat. Meat was the deal. If they got some meat, oh my God. And chicken, they loved chicken. Now, of course, we hear now, and we've heard for some times, this isn't new, that chicken bones are bad for a dog. And I believe they are. It'll get stuck in their throat or to puncture the intestine. It's a bad thing. On the other hand, I heard it was a rare phenomenon because dogs used to eat chicken all the time. On the farms, you would hear that's a chicken-eating dog. They had to get rid of that dog because it would eat the chickens. But dogs, before we ever knew that, were roaming through the fields and eating turkeys and chickens and pheasants and anything they could get their dog teeth on, their canine teeth. So they lived. And so anyway, that brought me to the question of why all this dog food? Is the dog food really that good? Consider, how tasty is that dog food? Is the dog's palate made to discern what is a better dog food? When they say it has a new taste, does a dog ever stop and sort of savor the taste and look at you with that satisfied look of, ah, master? I'm sorry, we're politically correct. Animal companion. Anyway, let's put it to the test as I will today. I have a friend who eats dog food, not because he is trying to save money, but because he actually enjoys dog food. And why not, ladies and gentlemen? You have the right to eat whatever you want. I know some people are trying to take that right away from us, but until then, you know, you can be a vegetarian, a vegan, a Vulcan, I don't care. I don't think most people do. It's your mouth, your stomach, your bowels. Up to you. So he likes dog food. I asked him. He said, I want you to try Alpo Prime Cuts. That's his favorite. Then he suggested Pedigree because it has bacon and cheese. Now this is his second pick. And then he said this Bella Filet Mignon. This is filet mignon, not the traditional can. And what I found interesting about this is he only eats filet mignon on Sundays, out of respect for God and a day of rest and to treat himself. Okay. Now, being from Kentucky, of course, I drink Mountain Dew. Yahoo, Mountain Dew! But to let you know I'm not an absolute hillbilly, I have a rather fine goblet. I got this at the 99-cent store. Now, we shall begin with my taste test right here on camera, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here we go. I shall now taste this. Now, here's my first problem. I have a fork, and this looks soupy to me. Right away, I'm sort of turned off because it looks like soup. But these are Prime Cuts, which has, I don't have my glasses, so I don't know what's in there, but it doesn't matter what's, it doesn't matter what's in there. It's what it tastes like, right? It's like these burgers. What do they call them? Those vegetarian burgers they have, grillers. It tastes just like a burger. But there's no burger in there, so I don't know. Maybe the dogs would like to eat those burgers. Maybe that's what's turning them vegetarian. Let's take a little taste here. You know? Mmm. Mmm. Not bad. As I said, a little soupy. I guess that does increase the can to make it look like there's more in there. With a little salt and pepper, which I'm not going to take up our time with that. Little salt and pepper. Probably tastes better. I think it's okay, but, you know, it's all right. It did taste like meat. Okay, now this is the pedigree. Just like open a beer can. Without the promise of happiness. I'll save my Mountain Dew to wash away the taste. In fact, I think I should wash away the taste. Your palate should be clean. Your palate, you know what that is, ladies and gentlemen, don't you? I say that to my friends in the South because when you say, my palate, oh, you have a private plane? No. Your palate is your tongue, your taste buds. Getting the taste. Taste is everything in life, ladies and gentlemen. To you, the audience, let's continue the taste test. Now wiped clean with Mountain Dew, I will attempt to eat the pedigree, chopped beef, bacon, and cheese. Now, I'm impressed by this because this isn't watery. The Alpo was watery. But let's try this because it's not watery. This looks full, firm, packed. Okay. I can taste the bacon and the cheese. I sort of like this because it's fully packed. Oh, I can taste that. That's not bad. And it down there it says made with real beef. See, this one says more protein. More protein. Who cares about protein? We want beef. You know what I'm saying? See, this is where they got them. More beef. Boy, oh boy, I like this. This is tasty. Let me cleanse my palate. Now we're going to. Now this is by Purina. It's called Bella. Also, this says for small dogs. Now, I don't think that's necessary because if this tasted good, you could get like 6 packs of this for a big dog, 4 packs for a medium dog, and the little pack for the small dog. And I'm saying that to these people at this company because you could increase your sales. Don't be, I don't know, you can't be racist with a dog. Don't be discriminating towards mid-sized dogs and big dogs. Let's give something for everybody, okay? Let's try to give people suggestions. Let's help us out here. Dog racism. I'll probably do a video on that because I think that exists, ladies and gentlemen. People are very cruel to animals that aren't pedigree. And most of us aren't, let's face it. Dog or man. Okay, now I'm opening this up. Not the same happiness as opening a beer can. Now you notice I didn't use the salt and pepper to enhance the taste, which of course would happen. Or salsa. Or some kind of little sauce, you know. So look at what's happening here. I might have a gourmet dog food show for people where I use sauces and, you know, mix it up with something because you can mix it up with something. Now, I'm going to break this up a little bit. Oh, this filet mignon. Look at that. Oh, not watery at all and not, you know, this one you could break in easily. This takes a little more effort, like real meat. Anybody that knows about meat knows when you pack meat, it's solid. It's firm, very firm. If you pack meat correctly, it's very firm. Taste test number 3. This is absolutely delicious. This is filet mignon. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you start tasting the food you buy for your dog. I don't know if I mentioned some people get like the chunks, the dry food, you know. I can't eat that, I'll be honest with you. Unless I was on all fours, then I would taste it. I forget if I mentioned about in the 70s when the old people, did I mention that in the 70s when the old people were eating dog food? And it was true. And they got, my friend's family bought their grandma a dish. It said grandma. I thought that was very cruel. But as I eat this isn't bad. And I'm telling you, I could save money. I could save money. I'm realizing now, and again, I would not eat the dry dog food. I'll do that test in about a week where I get on my, but I want to get on my hands and knees. I want to taste it as a dog would taste it, you know. And don't get blue buffalo. I would say not to get blue buffalo because that's coming from a depressed animal and that could transmit to your dog into a depression. And we do not want depressed dogs running the face of the earth. We want happy, loving dogs, even pit bulls, which are very sweet if they are your dog. So anyway, I want to tell you this is absolutely delicious. And I think I've discovered something here today. I'm going to have a little taste of my Mountain Dew. And that's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start saving money by eating this delicious dog food. I can mix it with other things. I'm going to save a fortune. I'm going to be eating good food. I can sit and eat with my dog. I might even have fun and get on all fours and eat with him so we can bond closer together as man and animal. And I'm going to tell my viewers out there, I'm going to ask you not just to subscribe to Big Daddy Knows. I'm not going to just ask you to comment on Big Daddy Knows. Let me tell you how dedicated I am to what I just did. Buy me a dish that says Big Daddy, because Big Daddy knows.